Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vibe Coding, where today I'll be teaching you how to run your own agents and set up your own agents in Claude Code. You can think of agents as these mini assistants that can work for your main assistant. So when you give Claude Code a big task, it can spin up specialized helpers to handle different parts. So one might search your files, another might help you review your code, another can help you write your documentation, and vice versa. So the magic in this is that every agent works in its own space. So your main conversation stays clean and focused. Why should you care? Agents are very useful tools if done right. Without agents, you can ask Claude to do something very complex and your chat gets really cluttered with search results, code snippets, and intermediate steps. With agents, Claude may delegate all your messy work to background helpers, so you just see the final results and you have these agents working in parallel in the background. Some real examples that I can give you is you can have an agent that can help you review your code. So let's say you have this reviewer code agent that helps you check all your code and then reports back to you if there's something that needs to be fixed or any suggestions in the code. Another agent can help you find where different bugs are in your code. So this can be an explorer agent that searches your entire code base and gives you suggestions and feedback on what you can improve. Another agent can help you draft a script for, let's say, a video content that you want to do or a script that you want to present to your company. So this can be a content agent that drafts it in your own style. So what you need to do here is essentially give some context as to how you operate, and then Claude can help you leverage your own skills and style and help you apply it here. So Claude comes with 3 built-in agents. You don't have to create your own agents. You have the Explore agent that helps you search and read files. It can't change anything, but it can help you do that exploration. When does Claude use it? It uses it when you ask where is X or how does Y work. So essentially, when you ask these questions, it will help you explore and search and read your files. Secondly, there's a general agent. What it can help you do is that it can help you read and write files. So these are when tasks needs multiple steps or changes, and this is when you help approve and allow these agents to operate on your behalf. Thirdly, you have plan. So what this does is that it researches before making a plan. This agent gets activated when you're in plan mode. I highly recommend using this when you are coming up with a task or you are brainstorming something to do, because essentially what this does is that it comes up with a very concise plan before it starts acting. So you can get to as close of a results as you can or as close to the output that you want, because you are allowing it to plan and ask you questions before activating it. So for these 3 built-in agents, you don't have to call this manually. It will automatically use them when they think it's right. But especially for plan mode, I think you can specify whenever you want this agent to be utilized, because sometimes it doesn't go in plan mode, so you have to call it to activate it. So I'll teach you how to create agents, specifically these steps here, but I'll show it to you in the terminal as well. So these are the high-level examples, and I'll walk you through it in terminal style right now. So what happens here is that you should open Claude Code terminal server and then open up your agent menu. So in Claude Code, type agents. And once that's open, you're prompted with this, and now all you have to do is click on create a new agent. There's 2 ways you can go about it. You can save it in your project folder or your personal folder. So for me, I'll just save it in a project folder. And then here, what you can do is that it will prompt you to create a new agent. So first you can generate it with Claude, which is highly recommended by them, or you can do a manual configuration if you're more technical. For me, I'll just click generate with Claude for now. And then what you should do now is that you should describe in detail what this agent should do and when it should be used. Be comprehensive, so whatever agent you want, you should give as much details as to how you want this agent to operate as best as possible. A bad example could be, I want to have a helper agent. This has no context. This gives me 0 knowledge to work with, especially Claude, because you're describing this to an AI, so you should assume that they have not much information and that you should give it as much information as possible. Maybe a good prompt could be, you could have more details as to what a content writer agent should do. It should help me write my YouTube and TikTok scripts. It should write in a very casual, tech-friendly tone. For TikTok, keep it under 60 seconds with a very strong hook. So once this is done, all you have to do is enter to submit and then let Claude generate this agent. So it's telling us it's generating an agent from this description. This is really, really cool seeing it all come together, but it will be cooler once you activate it. So give it a bit of time and it will come back. Okay, now that it's back up, you can choose different tools that this agent can have access to. So for me, I'm okay to give it all of my tools for now, but you can also make this agent very specific in a way that this agent can only read or edit or execute or use MCP as you wish. There's also more advanced options if you wish to be more technical and implement more of these. But for now, I choose to just continue. And then this will allow you to choose which agents and which models that this agent should leverage. So sometimes, if you want very, very basic tasks, you can use Sonnet. Opus is the latest model, especially when it comes to coding or more capable and complex reasoning tasks, and you can use that. Or you can use Haiku, which is for very, very simple tasks. And then you can also inherit it from the parent model. So this is the same model as your main conversation. So for me, I'll stick to Sonnet for now. And then you can choose colors for this agent. So let's say I want pink because that's cute. So now that you have all of the context and you've picked the tools, you've picked the models to use, Claude will come back with this description that they've kind of written out. So description is that this agent will only be used if I'm creating video scripts for YouTube or TikTok, particularly tech-focused content. So this includes writing full YouTube scripts, TikTok short scripts, video hooks, call to action, or adapting existing prompts. The prompt that you're giving this agent is that you're a seasoned social media content writer who specializes in tech content for YouTube and TikTok. You've helped creators build audiences from 0 to millions by crafting scripts that are authentic, engaging, and optimized for each place. Agent has access to read, write, and everything. So this is the kind of risk that you're willing to take. So for me, I'm able to kind of just have it write and read and just edit my content for me. So press enter, and now I have the scriptwriter. That's basically the one I created. I can basically leverage this and use it in my existing workflows from now on. So now that I have my agent set up, I can try to put it into tests in chat mode. So what I have to do is just type a prompt to activate this agent. So my agent was called the social scriptwriter. So anytime you want to activate an agent, you have to just put the name of the agent, and then you have to make instructions on what you want this agent to do. For example, for me, I want the agent to draft a TikTok script for a topic on peptides that I want to cover. So now it's helping me read the TikTok AI text script for best practices. So what it's going to do is that it's going to read, what this agent has in the context, in the instructions, and then once it's done, it will help me research the latest information on peptides to create a well-informed script. So once it's searching, and it has it done in just a couple of seconds. So now I have a TikTok script on peptides. The topic is why peptides are the skincare ingredient everyone's obsessed with. And then what you can do here is that if you want to make the agent better, you can give a bit of context as to how your style usually is. So let's say you produce TikTok content and your style is more on the educational side. You can actually upload some of your previous scripts so that this AI and agent can learn from you. On the other hand, you can also set up multiple agents. So let's say I have one agent for this purpose, but I also have another agent helping me review my code, another agent helping me with another purpose. So the goal here is to set agents so that you're able to automate different parts of your workflow in parallel. And that's it. The custom agent took me just a couple of minutes to set up. It's very, very simple, and the goal is for you to set up a lot of agents that work in parallel with each other, and you can basically activate these agents at any point in time, and this will hopefully help you improve your workflow on Claude Code. Bye bye.